Well, that's perfect timing. Hey everybody, this is the one Overmind here. We are into a game called Dungeon of the Endless. This game comes from a series of games, actually. Took me a while to figure out they were all part of the same universe. Dungeon of the Endless is the... I guess you could kind of call it like a dungeon crawling roguelike. Sort of ish. I don't know if that would be what you'd classify it. I'm not gonna try to look it up right now, but it's something to, like that. And you'll see when we get into this, it'll make more sense. I actually think I have a game because this is not the first time I've played it. I've played this game. It's a bit of a steep learning curve if you don't have anybody to ask about it or to look it up with. And I am no expert either. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I will do some probably the stupidest things you'll see in this game, but it's the furthest I've ever gotten, and I'll probably die really quick, so we'll have to see what it is. But anyway, yeah, Dungeon of the Endless, it's part of a series of endless games. You have this game, and then it's, what is it? Something of the Endless. Crap, I've been playing it too. Endless Legend and Endless Space. That's what it is. Endless Legend is kind of like a Civilization, like Civ 5 type of game, but more fantasy-based. And then Endless Space is, I guess, I've not played it, but to kind of put it into comparison to something more modern, it's kind of like a... This is probably a bad comparison. It's the only thing I can think of right now. Like a Stellaris type of game. It's a 4X strategy game. Very similar to how Endless Legend is. Dungeon of the Endless, though, is not like any of the other ones, but it's set in the same universe. You crash on some planet, and you have to go from room to room in this dungeon, trying to escape with like the power crystals. So you'll see. We're gonna continue because it's painful getting back to where I think I am in this. And we'll go from there. So I'll try to explain what I know or what I remember because it's been a while since I've played it. So what you have up here, top right hand corner is your guys. It's just the characters you have. You don't always start off with the same characters. There's a small pool of characters you can choose from, and you can go from there. The top left is your food, science, and industry. The industry, if I remember right, is what allows you to build your drones and stuff like in the rooms to help defend. Science is for research, I believe, for upgrading your characters. Or food might be for upgrading characters. And then science is, well, it says it right here. Is used to improve capacities of major and minor modules when analyzing an endless artifact. Oh, okay, so those can help with permanent upgrades, because when you lose all your characters, you got to start all back over again. I think I'm on like the fourth floor, down here at the bottom right, you can see, fourth floor. And when you die, that's it. You got to start all the way over at the very beginning. You don't have any, you don't really carry anything over except for some of those upgrades, I believe. And then you have dust. Dust is what is used to power the rooms, and you'll see what I'm talking about with that. So let's go ahead. Do I select all of them? Yeah, I can select. I forget how I can do that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played this, so we're gonna go through it. So we're gonna open. When we open this is gonna take up a turn. Each turn we will get. I keep pointing to the screen like you're gonna see it. My hand doing that. Each turn, you'll see that you have like pluses on each one of them. This is a green gas. I don't know what this green gas is all about. I just found a toxic cloud. Great! I don't know what that's gonna do. Probably kill me. So I probably need to get out of that room as fast as possible. I probably should have took the southern wall. Anyway. Can't I power? I do believe I can power these, right? Middle mouse click powers them. Anyway, so yeah, each one of these modifiers, +5 to industry, +4 to science, +4 to food. That's how much you get per turn. And those, and as time goes on, you can accumulate more, but you're going to be spending a lot of it too. So I'm not going to stay in this room, because, you know, like I said, it is turn-based, but, and I'm not taking any damage right now, but if I stay in this room, I will take damage. So I'm going to move them back out of there. And I don't believe that constitutes as a turn. I don't think so. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to leave the room powered. And the reason why we're going to leave it powered is any unpowered room increases the potential for enemies to spawn in that room. Chances are you will not accumulate enough dust up here to light up all the rooms. So you have to choose which doors you're opening and which doors you want to keep closed. Because if you don't explore it, if you don't explore the room, it's not considered, you know, a playable tile in the space that you're working with. So, oh man, that's a lot to cover. Let's just go into the next room and see what we uncover here. Are there enemies? Are there bad guys? No, we got +7 dust and more science. Does he have anything special? I think he's got something. Here's a room, attack power +12, duration. Oh. Yell enough and you'll get a reaction. Each one of these characters have unique abilities. I haven't looked at these guys in so long. I don't know who has what. But they all have skills, so they're not just you know, passive cannon fodder or anything like that. Like they're you know, actual people that can be quite valuable to your group. So it's really helpful. You can use food to heal if you're damaged. When you accumulate enough food, you can level them up if you choose to do so. He's already level 3. Of course, I've been playing with this character for a little while. Anyway, we're going to continue because I can power up one more room. I want to power as many rooms as I can up until the point where I need to start making decisions on what I'm not going to power. Because the less amount of enemies I have to fight, the less chance that I'm going to have of losing somebody. Because if you lose somebody, even if you don't lose everybody, if you lose somebody, that's it. They're not going to be there. In fact, I think this playthrough that I was doing before had I think I had 4 people and I lost one, I think. Let's continue. Oh, and you guys need... We need to go over here too. I forgot what this was. Steel. Estimated number of turns remaining. Each turn, the seal loses health points. When destroyed, its effects ends. Oh, okay. So I sort of remember that. So here's on the floor. Food +5 per killed monster doesn't work while the crystal is being moved. Okay, so that changes the strategy up a little bit. I should probably turn off the power in some rooms to increase the chances of me getting some monsters so I can get more food. Because having more food would allow me to heal and level up and so on and so forth. So I'm going to turn off the room. Turn off the power in this room. I think I have to power that actually in order for those to take effect. So, crap. Alright, well we won't power any more rooms going forward. Oh, and I need all you guys to move. You don't have to move them all at one time. You can move them individually. And yeah, I remember this now. So I can build these other things here. I probably want more industry because industry is going to allow me to build more turrets, and you'll see what I mean here in just a second. I want to put that there. So now we have one there. And, well, that just expended almost all my industry to build. But, if you notice, I've increased the amount I get per turn with industry. Alright, so we're going to move in the next room, because I know I'm going really slow trying to explain how all this works. Calm and conviction. Alright, see, there's monsters. Alright, let's take them out. Take them out, take them out. Alright, cool. So it wasn't that big of a deal for my guys. They handled it, no problem. Let's... Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because, I mean, I could really screw myself up here. Let's both get rich, or at least me anyways. That's a merchant, I want to say. What is... He wants to provide me stuff. Okay. So... This is equipment that can go on your characters. Each character can wield or use certain types of equipment, which will increase their abilities, like their attack or their health or armor or so on and so forth. Oh, items saved for the next floor. I are the dumb. Like I said, I haven't played it in so long. So I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I remember some of the mechanics used, but not everything. Alright, so... How much more? How many more turns? You got one turn left. Alright, so this will be either everything or nothing. Open it up, see what enemies we come across. Anything? Enemies? No enemies? Wow, you guys are great. You guys are just great. Alright, so now I run into a dilemma. So these rooms are completely unoccupied. This is no longer useful to me anymore. So I do kind of want to light up rooms. However, I've lit up all the rooms I can with the amount of dust that I have. And since I've opened up all these, there's a chance that all 3 of these rooms could spawn enemies, and they're all going to want to make it to my crystal here. My best bet would be to build some defense here. So this Prisoner Pod 3 deals low damage to enemies in the room. How much is that? It costs 3. So I can build these with the industry that I've saved up. No. And when monsters come in here, and my guys aren't there, is that all I can fit? Okay, I can do 3. Alright. So when monsters come in there, obviously they're going to get shot up like crazy on them. I really need not more industry necessarily. Well, we're just going to keep it like it is. Let's go to the next room, see what we come across. Alright, enemies? Yep, enemies. Alright, here we go. So, we're gonna hole up in this area right here and fight these enemies as they come across. Because those enemies... Oh, he was taking some damage. I think they heal at the end of every turn that takes place. So, alright. Anything? Well, this room is lit on its own. Down here you can see you just found a self-powered room. Those are really handy because now I don't have to... This will always be on, regardless of whether I've expended all my dust for power or not. Which is quite awesome, actually. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, this is a big room, too. Got +8 dust. Oh, let's run back. Gotta keep up Gotta watch my guy's health here. Yeah, okay, so they heal at the end of every turn. And my turrets are actually doing quite well. And they're all going after this crystal here. Now, the objective in each floor, I don't think I even explained this, the objective on each floor is to find essentially the elevator. Once you've found the elevator, this crystal here, you have to take it to the elevator. When you do that, any room that has been unpowered will immediately spawn and continuously spawn enemies. So it becomes a frantic push to the elevator. And it gets pretty hairy as time goes on. Let's come back over here and let's see what we got. We got a new research module. I think that'll be handy. Oh man, these dungeons get big. Well, I guess what I could do... Let's come back in here real quick. Let's put up another industry generator. Mainly because the more industry you get, the more, well, sort of. The more industry you get, the more you can put down on things. So, like, I'm going to put a couple of turrets in here. One more? Yeah, we'll do one more. Alright, so that one's got 3. So if any enemies come in from here, they're going to have to go through them and through these. Alright. I don't want to overwhelm myself. Fleshy bugs. Blah, 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 blah. Wait. Seeing those flesh-eating bugs, doubtless some Drosophile of the phylum Porphyria ordered. I have no idea what that dude is saying. Oh, but I get what he is, so I could recruit him. So I could get a new member for 59 of my 70 food. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? Maybe I should. Why not? I mean, it's not very often you get another character, so yeah, let's do it. Cool. All right, so now that I got that, any monsters decided to show up? No, nothing. All right, I'm cool with that. Anything? What, dude? I can't take you. I just don't have the money. I'm hoping the person that I just took here was... Actually, let's look at him real quick. Crap, who was it? Was it him? I'm pretty sure it was... No, it wasn't him. I'm pretty sure it was him. I didn't pay attention to who I was picking up, but yeah, I'm fairly certain it's him. So what does he have? Attack power +6 when their mates nearby. Team spirit plus 15 defense if not alone in a room. Okay, so he works really good in groups. Can operate major modules. Here needs to stay at least 1 turn in the room to improve the module's effect. Ooh! That's handy. Okay, so let's... Alright, let's continue. You guys unlocked. Monsters! Come back down, come back down, back down, back down, back down. Yeah, see how these turrets are taking care of these guys over here? Or the best they can? Yes, I almost lost one of those. What the heck are you? I don't remember what you were. I don't know. Alright. Now, what do you do? Each turn, the steel... No, none of that. Attack power 1 × 8. Here's in the floor. Attack power 0.5. Oh, amount of modules in the floor. Oh, okay, cool. So like my turrets and stuff that are on the ground do more damage, and the heroes do a little bit more damage. And that goes for 7 turns. That could be really helpful for us. I'm gonna save what we have, and if I survive, you'll see why. You'll see why. Open this door. What do we got? Ooh, monsters right out of the gate. You got it. He's kind of a bad dude, isn't he? Well, I guess they're the only monsters in there. All right. Oh, man, another doorway. All right, we're gonna power that one. Actually, no. No, we are going to power that one. So there's less monsters that can come from an area that I can't get to. Next room. A small room, of course. Holy crap. Don't lose it. Oh, God. Oh, God. They're coming from all over. Oh, my God. Run! Run! Get the crystal! Don't you die on me! Oh, Jesus. Well then. Okay, so that didn't go as planned. They destroyed one of my industry crystals. And I hardly have any food to do to heal if I run into any big problems like that again. Alright, so let's do a food. Probably not advisable, but the chances are they're not going to run into this room anyway. And that'll bolster my food production, so each turn I'll get a little bit more. As long as I don't run into Captain Stupid again like that, I might be okay. I don't know. And I can't power any more rooms, so here we go. Remember, we're looking for the exit. Alright, so... Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Don't you die. Don't you die. Kill it! Oh, God. Like, seriously, I'm like... This dude... Like, I'm sure he's good for something, but he is... You know what? I don't want to lose you, so I'm going to lower the effectiveness of my team slightly and put you there to guard-ish. Alright. Well, saving's not going to do any good, because this is kind of a road-like. So, alright. Next room. Anything? Monsters? Waiting for monsters. Waiting for monsters. Okay. Alright, so we found the exit. That's what this little running guy is here. And now is where it's gonna get pretty frantic. So I can... Okay. Okay, anyway. So I could go through and explore the rest of the dungeon if I want, and I could find really good loot. But the more doors I open, the more dark rooms are going to be, and the more monsters I'm going to have to deal with trying to get out. So it's kind of a balance. Given the fact that I was almost dying at every encounter, I'm not going to go running through the rest of this area. So here's what... And this is probably not the best strategy at all, but this is the strategy that I have done, and it's gotten me the furthest I've ever gotten in this game. What I do is, since I know my route now, I will unpower the rooms that I don't need. And then I will power the ones... okay. I guess unpower... Yeah, we're gonna unpower that one. And we have to deal with some enemies there. But, okay, so now that I've powered every room that I have here, well, every room that I have on a path that is leading directly to them, I can unpower that one. To power that one. So I know they're not going to come out through there. Alright, so they're all going to show up all in these dark areas over here, but these areas are not the areas I have to run through, obviously. So when I grab this crystal, I'm going to make a beeline straight for here. If everything goes alright, I should be fine. I'm going to run my guys over here. Since you're not my combat guy, I'm just going to have you grab this and run straight for the exit. You guys ready? Here we go. Yep, I'll pick it up. Run. Oh god, it opened the door. Why did it open that door? That is not what we wanted. I never did that before. Oh, run! Run, run, run! Catch him, catch him, catch him! Oh, thank God. Alright. 3... and 4. Ah! Yes! Okay. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, and they give it a little bit of flavor text at the end of each level. And everything. So, I cleared that. I did not actually expect to actually do that. That was actually pretty crazy. And that actually worked out really well for not having played this for quite some time. So, I made it to floor 5. Apparently, there are, what, 12 floors, I think? Or maybe there's... I don't know how many floors there are, actually. Maybe that is just the top, or maybe that just takes you to the next area. I'm not sure. Never made it that far. The 5th floor is the highest I've ever made it before. So, and I'm sure you'll find people that have played far more, you know, and far better in every manner and aspect that I have. But I thought this was a good one to do a video on because I found this to be quite a fun game. Maybe I'll do more. Right now, I think I just want to do this one episode, but if you guys really liked it and want to see more of it, let me know. And I will certainly continue it if you guys show me enough interest on it. So, okay, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to pick up on some other ones in the future. As it is right now, I'm going to bed. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.